He's already seen them twice in this ring with 2 different breeds of dog, none of whom are their own dog. But if you're a professional handler, that's what you do, isn't it, Frank? You pick a dog up, you take it in the ring.
And he's not judging the dogs at all. The quality of the dogs is irrelevant. It's that the handlers have made a good job and presented the dog well and made a good picture with it.
This morning I was explaining that there's 2 different ways of standing the dog, which we can clearly see here. So there's stacking, where the head and tail are held and the feet are physically placed down.
And the freestanding, which you see in the Parson Russell there, yes.
And the flat coat, where they use a small amount of bait or treats to get the dog into position. There's a few golden rules of junior handling. You should never ever get between the dog and the judge, and you should never ever drop the lead. So 37 finalists here. Fantastic experience for these young people. And many of these handlers will be the handlers you see in the group and even best in show rings, won't they, Frank?
The handlers of the future. And of course, it's been a marvellous weekend for them in Birmingham. They get looked after very well. They go sightseeing, they have dinners together. There's great camaraderie. Despite the rivalry, they all get on very well. It's a good social group. And in Arnie, he's the nicest of people to deal with, dogs and people.
So Judge just saying there, let's give them all a really big round of applause before he announces his shortlist. Now, he's already decided this shortlist. So we know, he knows, but the handlers don't know. So, so Denmark, Daniel de Silva, 17-year-old with his Irish setter there.
And the French representative, Elaine Tangi, handling here.
Germany.
Our German finalist, Fabrizio Pistone, 17-year-old, and he's got a lovely Bracco Italiano.
And it's Mia Kikuta from Japan.
Just 13 years old.
And handling the Parson Russell.
Finalist from the Netherlands, Melissa van Oosten, 17-year-old, and our second Irish setter to the shortlist.
New Zealand.
Ah, right. And here we're very good with the flat-coated retriever, making it look a picture when she was freestanding it.
You spotted that on the way in, didn't you? Our Norwegian finalist, Urja Sophie Nahim, with a pointer, 17-year-old.
Spain.
Ah, Inigo from Spain, one of the young men handlers here.
Just 14 years old.
Yes, one of the younger ones, yes.
Who will be next? Our penultimate. Swedish finalist, Selma Martinsson, 18 years old, with our Australian Shepherd there.
Now, who will be the last finalist?
Is it going to be Abby? It is fantastic. Abby Levine, 17 years old from the UK. I've judged Abby a number of times, and she is exceptional handler with any breed. Really fades into the background and lets the dog take centre stage.
And that's the secret of good handling, that the judge shouldn't see the handler. All the focus should be on the dog. Unobtrusive handling is what's needed.
So they're going to stand. And you know, it's really nice to see. We've got 3 boys there in the final. Last year, out of all 39, there was only 1 boy. So fantastic to see that. And if you're interested, just seeing this and you're thinking, I'd like to have a go at that, the Young Kennel Club is a brilliant organisation. Anyone aged from 6 to 24 can join. Just have a look online and find out more about all of the activities.
All canine activities, and have a summer camp and lots of other things arranged for them.
So he's going to move the dogs once more. Here's Abby. The crowd's going to go wild for Abby. She's 17 years old. She has Irish setters. She also shows English Springer Spaniels.
And she's just showing the dog at the correct pace for the breed, not rushing it.
Our Swedish finalist now.
That's
Selma Martinsson, 18 years old. She's got 6 dogs at home.
18 years old.
And wants to be a dog breeder when she's older. The judge is looking for the handler at the right pace for that dog.
And here's the young man, Inigo from Spain, with his miniature Schnauzer.
So he has Pekingese at home.
And he looks very relaxed and looks as though he's enjoying the experience here, which is as it should be.
with a pointer, we have our Norwegian finalist, Iria, 17. Now, I love this. They own several reindeer herding dogs, and in Norway, that is a sport that you can go and do reindeer herding, and she does that with her dogs.
Now, from New Zealand, Amy Bray with the flat-coated retriever.
She's 18 years old. She's been involved in handling since she was 3, so literally since she could walk.
And this lady is a very experienced handler in the Netherlands. She handles a multitude of breeds for other people, so she's on the path to becoming a professional handler.
She's 17 years old, Melissa van Oosten.
There's Mia Kikuta from Japan with her Parson Russell.
Truly astonishing at 13 years of age to be taking this in her stride. She's got 15 dogs at home, 12 of them Lakeland Terriers. Our German finalist, Fabrizio Pistone, 17 years old. At home, he has a Havanese, a miniature American Shepherd, and a Lhasa Apso.
And very different. He's taking on a Bracco Italiano. That's
Yeah.
a challenge, isn't it? And here's a little American Cocker with Elaine from France.
17, and they have between 20 and 30 dogs at home. Maybe want to count them.
She's had plenty of practice then, hasn't
Yes,
she? Yes.
yeah. Another Irish setter here from Denmark, Daniel de Silva, 17 years old, competes with Australian Shepherds at home. And he wants to go to the US and work at a kennel with Australian Shepherds.
And that's usually the start of a professional handling career
Yes.
for many of these people.
So every one of these finalists has won in their own country, is the top junior handler in their country. This is such a difficult decision for this judge.
And I have to tell you that as an adult handler, many of these juniors put the adults to shame.
They
Yes.
do, they do. They never switch off. From the moment you step into the ring to the moment you leave the ring, you should be switched on, quiet eye on the judge, and really showing off your dog. Who is our winner?
Oh,
It's our Swedish Selma Martinsson, 18 years old. So one of the older competitors here, fantastic achievement for her. Who will get the second spot? Will it be Abby from the UK? Where? She's going to
it's-
Fabrizio Pistone from Germany, 17 years old. And who will get the third spot?
it's the Netherlands, Melissa from the Netherlands.
You said
Yes,
she's
yes.
very experienced.
Yes.
Melissa van Oosten, 17 years old. Fantastic achievement.
And this is a day to remember for them, isn't it?
But for all the finalists, absolutely fantastic.
She looks very cool.
She does, doesn't
yes,
she?
Cool under pressure. That's what you need to win.
But
yes.
look at that, the relationship she's got with that dog. That's not her dog. She's just met it, and look at, he's absolutely fixated on her. So we're going to have presentation now. Our winner of the International Junior Handling Finals at Crufts 2020, Selma Martinsson, 18 years old, representing Sweden.
There's the Crufts trophy. Oh, that's marvellous. And there's a shot of Peter Purvis in the audience enjoying the proceedings.
Second prize went to Fabrizio Pistone from Germany. And in third, Melissa van Oosten, 17 from the Netherlands.